A decade ago, back in 2001, whoever was alive back then, you know, obviously they're like 1 billion years old at this point. But anyway, so many years ago, there was a little 5-year-old boy named Prince Pear.
Okay.
Not quite a king. Not quite a king yet. He was a little 5-year-old. Some could say he's royalty. Some could say, but not quite the royalist yet. He has to earn it. Basically, there was this ass dude named Pear. He was a little snot-nosed child, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a YouTuber." And his parents were like, "Oh, that's so horrifying. Our son is an idiot." He goes up to this ass mansion, and then there's this ass old guy named Joe Kane, or Old Man Kane. Sorry. He walks out and he goes, "Hi, I'm Joe Kane, the asexual old man." Right. "Oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad you have no testicles. Can I have candy?" So he walks in, and the Old Man Kane is like, "You can have all the candy in the world. It's upstairs, but I have to warn you, there's a ghost." Oh, okay. The ghost name is Undead Bayo. And Pear's like, "Oh, that's fine. I don't believe in ghosts." Pear goes upstairs, and then the ghost appears, and he's like, "Oh!" And Pear goes, "Oh my gosh, you're real!" Luckily, the ghost doesn't notice him because he's too busy playing on the Oculus Quest 3. Yeah. So then Pear goes into the room of candy. And in the room of candy, he sees it's every piece imaginable, all of the pieces you could ever want. They have full-sized Hershey Crunch bars and Mr. Beast Feastables in 2001. It was a magic room. It was a magic room because in 2001, it still had the Feastables. With the drippy cheese, it had Lunchly. Talk to him. You could hear in the distance, "I'm in the thick of it." Oh. So Pear goes and he picks up a piece of his favorite candy. Yeah. He picks up a fucking Nutter Butter. Yeah. But he removes the piece, and when he's just about to undo the wrapper and eat it, suddenly a big troll jumps from behind and goes, "I'm Anna, the candy troll!" It was a disgusting monster with a big beard and armpit hair. And horns. It was great at editing. It was great at editing. And it was underpaid. It was an underpaid candy troll. So Anna said, "You cannot have my candy." And then she fucking killed him. She just shanked him. Yeah. So Pear fucking died, and he went to the land of the underworld. So Pear wakes up. Little boy Pear wakes up, and he sees nothing. It's just a bunch of emptiness, except for one cloaked man. He uncloaks himself and goes, "Oh, I'm the Grim It was the Grim Reaper, but instead of a scythe, he had a great big razor blade." And he says, "Wow, reaching for the candy was a bad idea." Okay. Little boy Pear says, "No, I can't be dead. I wanted to be alive so I could be a YouTuber." And the Grim Reaper says, "Oh, well, you weren't going to add anything to society anyway, so, you know, you might as well just stay fucking dead." But Pear goes, "No, I want to be a YouTuber." The Grim Reaper then strips down naked, but he goes, "It's okay, I'm asexual as well and don't have balls." So the Grim Reaper says, "In order to return to the land of the living, you must go to the land down under," even though you're already in the underworld, but I guess there's an under. So then he goes down a long staircase, very windy staircase, and he comes upon a very raggedy old witch named Bundun. He goes, "I'm Bundun, the asexual green witch with no balls." The Grim Reaper also agreed. The Grim Reaper came with him, by the way, because he's kind of buddies with Pear now. He's like, "You know what, this guy seems pretty chill. I know he wants to be a YouTuber, but I think we should just keep hanging out." The Grim Reaper's kind of a lonely guy. He doesn't have much going on, so he goes along with Pear. And he goes, "Oh, hey, green witch with no balls. I also have no testicles." And then they bond up. They dap up. The witch and the Grim Reaper dap up. Pear goes, "I don't know what asexual means, but great for you guys." And then they continue forth. And the green witch goes, "In order to return to the land of the living, you need to come with me, and we need to find one more witch of the underworld. His name is C-Dot the Caring." But his name is a misnomer because he actually hates everyone, and he hates interacting with people. Mm-hmm. But they go to C-Dot the Caring's hut, and C-Dot says, I don't know. And Bundun the witch says, "C-Dot the Caring, will you help us? Will you help us take this young little Prince Pear back to the overworld?" And he goes, "No, I can't do that." But then Pear goes, "Please, I want to be a YouTuber." And C-Dot the Caring goes, what are you going to make on YouTube? And Prince Pear goes, tier lists. And C-Dot goes, I love tier lists. I agree to help you, young Pear. I have been collecting things for all these years for one potion to get one person back. I've been collecting people's balls to make one return potion to the overworld. And I have every single testicle I need except for one. A creature in hell named Rigmond T. Runky. Pear goes, okay, I'll go slay his balls off. And then he goes and he grabs Riggy's balls and cuts them off. And he goes, here, C-Dot, I have the last pair of balls you need. C.com makes the spell. He goes, bibbity bobbity Nintendo spookity woogity. And he puts all the balls in a cauldron, and Death is still just kind of there. And he's watching, he's like, whoa, this is so cool. And Bundon, he dips his green nose into the potion, because that's a fucking step, I guess. And then poof, the potion. And Royal Pear drinks it, and then he goes back to the room of candy. He teleports to the room of candy, but while he does that, Death goes, I'm gonna miss you, bro. And he daps up Royal Pear. He goes, I'm still asexual, but I kind of think we've grown close in a friendship way. And then he gives him a fist bump, like mentorships. He's like, I wanted to do that, but you know, I'm fucking Death, so sorry, buddy. And then Pear goes to the overworld, and Death continue. Anyway. So Death becomes a cook, and he joins C-Dot and Bundon, and they become the cooks of the underworld. And they make a restaurant. So Pear goes back to the world of in the room of candy, and he sees Anna the troll munching on candy, like a disgusting goblin. She's got really annoying chewing noise too. Like she's just bad at chewing. It's really disgusting. It sounds like if a hippo was choking on something. Yeah. What? Pear goes, listen, I'm not afraid of you anymore. And then Death and Bundon and the fucking VR ghost and even Old Man Joe, he figures out a way to go upstairs, and they all come together, and with the power of friendship, they summon a big hippo, and it fucking eats Anna the goblin. It just tears her limb from limb. And Pear goes, guys, that was so cool. I think we should stay friends forever. I think we should make a group called Rumble Pack. and then they come together and form a YouTube channel, and everybody watches it all the time, and it definitely doesn't fail in views. The hippo turns into a man, and he says, my name is Danno Cow. And then they become the Rumble Pack. Happily ever after. Except the last thing is that they're still haunted by Anna the goblin troll. It becomes their editor. Just the soul of the goblin troll becomes their editor.